Imagine watching a game where a freshman not only fills the stat sheet, but rewrites record books. And then, just a week later, a sophomore carries her team through a double overtime thriller with flawless execution. That's what happened in weeks 15 and 16, and today we're diving into the stories behind those performances, how they're setting new standards, and what they mean for the rest of the season. Let's start with week 15, where Vanderbilt's Mikayla took the spotlight once again, most recently taking the crown in week 13. Vanderbilt's Mikayla is making waves early in her college career. As a 5'8" freshman guard, she has already turned heads by setting the NCAA freshman single-game scoring record. In a standout performance against Auburn, she poured in 55 points, a mark that not only ranks as the 9th highest single-game score in NCAA history, but also puts her in rare company. She joined the elite group of players, alongside Patricia Hoskins from Mississippi Valley State, who have managed to score 53 or more points in 2 separate games in one season. What's truly remarkable is that over just 2 games, Blake's averaged an eye-popping 34.5 points while hitting 63.6% of her shots. And if that wasn't enough, she was nearly perfect at the free throw line, sinking 23 out of 24 in her record-setting game. Every time she touched the ball, it was like watching a master at work. Her shooting efficiency forced opponents to rethink their defensive strategies, and her scoring ability opened up opportunities for her teammates. Vanderbilt now has a player who makes every possession count and challenges everyone on the court to step up their game. But while Blake's was busy making history, another performer nearly stole the show as runner-up. Juju Watkins of USC delivered a stellar all-around performance in an upset win over the top-ranked UCLA. Watkins put up 38 points, grabbed 11 rebounds, blocked 8 shots, and dished out 5 assists. Not only did she shine on offense, but her defensive presence was a revelation. Her block total in that game set a new career high and tied for the 3rd most in a single game by any Trojans player. With this performance, Watkins moved into the top 15 of USC's all-time scoring list, reaching 1,507 career points. This win over UCLA marked a historic moment for USC, their first victory over an AP top-ranked team since 1983, and Watkins played a crucial part in that upset. The accolades for Week 15 didn't stop with Blake's and Watkins. Honorable mentions went to Katie Dinnebier from Drake, Azzi Fudd from UConn, and Rania Kelly from North Carolina, all of whom played key roles for their teams. And for those looking for emerging talent, keep an eye on Oral Roberts' junior guard, Talea Jones. Averaging 29 points in wins over Omaha and Kansas City, Jones led her team to score 100 points in back-to-back games, a feat that hasn't been seen in league play since the 2010-11 season. That kind of scoring ability signals that there's a bright future ahead. Mikayla's week was about more than just breaking records. It was a statement, a sign that the new generation is ready to take over the game. Her performance forced everyone to pay attention. Defenses had to adjust, opponents had to come up with new game plans, and her own team gained a renewed sense of confidence knowing they had a player capable of such explosive output. It's a game-changing moment for Vanderbilt, and Blake's achievements this week will be remembered for a long time. Now, let's shift our focus to Week 16, where North Carolina State's Zoe Brooks made her mark. Zoe Brooks, a 5'10" sophomore guard for NC State, earned the AP honor for Week 16 with performances that were as clutch as they were consistent. In one of her most memorable games, Brooks put up a career-high 33 points and grabbed 10 rebounds in a nail-biting double overtime victory over the top-ranked Notre Dame. What's even more impressive is that she went a perfect 14 for 14 from the free throw line during that game. It's not every day you see someone maintain perfection under the pressure of overtime, and Brooks showed nerves of steel when the stakes were highest. But her impact wasn't limited to that one game. In a crucial win over Georgia Tech, Brooks also contributed 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. Across the week, she averaged 25 points in wins over 2 ranked teams. These numbers show that Zoe Brooks isn't just having a one-off night. She's consistently stepping up when her team needs her most. Her ability to deliver in high-pressure situations has cemented her status as one of the best performers in the nation, and her leadership on the court is something NC State can build on for the rest of the season. The runner-up for Week 16 was Lauren Betts from UCLA. Betts, a junior center, has been a dominant force in the paint. In one standout performance against No. 25 Illinois, she scored 22 points, pulled down 7 rebounds, blocked 6 shots, and provided 3 assists, breaking UCLA's single-season block record in the process. In another tight game, Betts put up 22 points and 12 rebounds in a 67-65 win over Iowa, adding 3 more blocks to her impressive tally. Betts' contributions in these games highlight how important a strong interior presence is for her team, especially in close contests. Her consistent performance on both ends of the court helped secure crucial wins for UCLA, demonstrating that defensive dominance can be just as important as high scoring. Week 16 also featured scored honorable mentions from players like Reagan Beers of Oklahoma, Juju Watkins from USC, making another strong appearance, and Riley Weiss from Columbia. Additionally, Richmond's junior forward Maggie Dugan is one to watch. Dugan averaged 29.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists in wins over George Washington and VCU, and in one game, she scored 33 points while making 12 out of 16 shots from the field and hitting every free throw attempt. Her performance shows that she could be the next breakout star, capable of leading her team with high-energy play and scoring prowess. The weeks of Week 15 and Week 16 remind us that the future of women's college basketball is bright. With players like Mikayla Blakes and Zoe Brooks emerging so powerfully, it's clear that young talent is reshaping the game. Blake's ability to score 55 points in a single game and average over 34 points across 2 games has set a new standard for freshmen, and her performance forces teams to rethink their defensive plans. Similarly, Brooks' clutch performance in a double overtime win against a top-ranked team proves that she can be relied on in the most critical moments. Her perfect free throw shooting under pressure is a testament to her focus and skill. Both weeks also show that while individual brilliance is exciting, the team aspect of basketball is what truly makes the game special. Coaches, teammates, and even the players who earn honorable mentions all play a role in creating those unforgettable moments. When a team sees a player like Blake's lighting up the scoreboard or Brooks making the crucial free throws in overtime, it inspires everyone to elevate their play. The energy on the court becomes contagious, and that collective spirit is what drives teams to win games. For Vanderbilt, having a freshman like Blake's who can break records and change the way opponents approach the game is a huge boost. It's a sign that the program is on the rise and that they have a future star who can carry the team through tough stretches. Blake's performance is not just a personal achievement, it's a turning point that could redefine Vanderbilt's strategy for the season. Defenders now have to account for her in every play, and that opens up opportunities for the rest of her team. It also sends a message to other programs. The new guard is here, and she's ready to take on the challenges of college basketball. At North Carolina State, Zoe Brooks' emergence as a leader is equally significant. Her ability to perform in high-pressure situations, especially in that memorable double overtime win against Notre Dame, sets her apart from her peers. Brooks has shown that she can handle the pressure of big games, and her consistent scoring over the week has positioned her as one of the top players in the league. NC State can now build around her skills, knowing that when the game is on the line, Brooks will be there to drive her team forward. Her performance has already sparked a sense of belief among her teammates and fans alike, and it will be exciting to see how she continues to grow and lead her team in the coming games. The honors for both weeks serve as a reminder that while the spotlight may shine on 1 or 2 stars, the depth of talent in women's college basketball is vast. Juju Watkins' incredible effort for USC and Lauren Betts' defensive dominance for UCLA show that there are many ways to make an impact on the court. And then there are the honorable mentions, and keep an eye on players who, though they might not have taken home the top honor, are proving that they have the potential to shine on the big stage. Looking at weeks 15 and 16 together, it's clear that the season is full of exciting challenges and unexpected breakthroughs. Young players are stepping up, breaking records, and proving that they can compete with the best. Their achievements are setting new standards, and every game they play is a step toward building a legacy. The performances of Mikayla Blakes and Zoe Brooks are not just remarkable individual feats. They are indicators of the changing landscape in women's college basketball, where speed, efficiency, and the ability to perform under pressure are more important than ever. As we continue through the season, these standout weeks will be remembered as turning points. They show that when talent meets opportunity, amazing things can happen on the court. Blakes and Brooks have already left their mark, and their continued development will be a key storyline as teams prepare for the challenges ahead. Coaches will study these performances, opponents will adjust their strategies, and fans will have plenty to cheer about as the season unfolds. In the end, weeks 15 and 16 are a celebration of hard work, dedication, and the sheer love of the game. They remind us that every point, every free throw, and every defensive stop is part of a bigger picture. A picture where young stars are not only competing, but redefining what it means to play at the highest level. With record-breaking nights, clutch plays, and consistent performances, the future of women's college basketball is being written on the court, one game at a time. So, as we look ahead, keep your eyes on these rising stars. Their journey is just beginning. And if these weeks are any indication, we're in for an incredible ride. The best is yet to come, and every game brings us one step closer to seeing these players and their teams reach new heights. Stay tuned and enjoy every moment of this exciting season.